Capricorn, welcome to your intimate tarot reading. I hope all is well and fabulous for you. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Like, share, subscribe, I appreciate you. And if you'd like to know why I read intimate tarot, specifically sexual energy, check out the description box. And for those of you who've been around, welcome back. What's going on? Show me what I need to see, please. Show me what I need to see, please, for Capricorn. What's going on? Show me Capricorn, please. What's going on? Show me that recent past, please. Show me that recent past, please. Okay. Show me that recent past, please. If you're new to my channel, I prefer it when they fully flip out or hit the table like so. Ace of Pentacles in that recent past. Oh, that's lovely. That's lovely. It could be you were starting over, starting fresh. I don't know. But the idea that there was strength behind this idea of new. To what that means, I don't know. Could be that you met someone fairly recent in your past and you're like, you know what, let's do it. Let's start it. Let's try. I don't know. Let's find out. What's that? Current. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Current. Okay. 9 of Wands. So we're blocking it. Oh dear. Okay, we're blocking it. 9 of Wands. What's up? What's going on? We're going to find out. Why are you blocking, baby? You know, somebody might have presented you an offer. That doesn't mean you're into it. Sure. It was pretty damn solid, though. I don't know. We're going to see what's up, though. All right. Who is surrounding? Who is surrounding? Okay. Come on now. Who is surrounding? Could literally be Scorpio. We have transformation here. Okay, could literally be a Scorps. You let me know as you see fit. Someone who decided to end it. They weren't into it. I don't know. Oh my. Oh my, they weren't into it. They ended things. Perhaps they're not in a position to accept an offer. I do not know. Let's keep going. Show me strengths, please. Show me those strengths, please. Show me those strengths, please. Come on now. Show me the strengths, please. You're willing to, you know what? You're willing to disconnect. You're fine. Okay, so if there's a disconnect here, doesn't mean you're happy about it, but that doesn't mean you're exactly going to fight it either. If it's not happening, it's not happening. Okay, the 5 of Pentacles, the abandonment, the disconnect. We're not a good fit. Our physical energies do not come together, something like that. Again, Pentacle, real world energy. Okay, so if it's not coming together in the real world, then it's not coming together. The obstacles, please, in this connection. Show me the obstacles, please, in this connection. Show me the obstacles. Okay. 5 of Arrows. Too much conflict, too much battle of wills, too many mind games, and in my opinion, too many 5s. Okay. 1 5 is manageable, but when we get to, you know. And here's the thing, it's under the weaknesses. Knowing better than to play mind games is what we want. Sometimes you get caught up in it because it is under the weakness category. So, and also, if it's not mind games, then just the I don't want to lose mentality, right? Willing to win at all costs, okay? So that's a classic battle of wills for some of you. You tend to get caught up in it. It's not that you mean to, but, you know, Capricorn's not exactly a good, you know, how can I put this? You're not very good at conceding when you don't want to. That's that stubbornness in you. Okay, so sometimes you tend to, and again, under your weakness category, is that you will continue to fight something even when it's against your best interest. So it's looking like you're more willing, though, to accept it. 5 of Pentacles. All right, so this is old news to you then. It's an old weakness. Sometimes you get caught up in the battle, sometimes because you want a clear victory. But I'm also seeing the strength of sometimes there isn't. 5 of Pentacles. It's under your strengths. You got a 5 under your weakness, so they kind of balance each other out. There's just some things not worth fighting for, right? There you go. Show me the outcomes, please. Show me the outcome, please, for this connection. Show me the outcome, please, for this connection. What's going on? 3 of Coins to the 7 of Coins. Build something stronger with someone you have more qualities that you share. Okay, more in common. Okay. Hopefully that means that we'll be meeting someone sooner rather than later. But the outcome is that I see you willing to invest in something else, something that you have a lot more common ground with. 3 of Pentacles isn't just friendship, it's also workable territory. You know, the idea is that I can grow more from here. It's the strongest starting out structure and building something starting over. Basically, I feel that you want to invest in someone that you share more likable qualities with, okay? More like for like as opposed to disinterest. Sometimes opposites do attract, but that doesn't necessarily guarantee that they'll stay together that way, you know? It's looking like you're going to settle upon a course of action that says, I want to invest in someone I have more common ground with, more shared interests with. So we'll see if that's actually going to happen here, because I see something started out with a strong quality, but it got real shaky real quick. So you may not have had a lot in common with this person. I don't know. Your interests don't seem to have been on the same page. It might have been that it started out in the physical nature, but there doesn't mean that there was a relationship attached to it, right? And that's one of the reasons why I read sexual energy. Sometimes that sexual energy starts out real strong, but that doesn't mean it has stay power, does it? What's going on, please? What's going on, please? What's going on, please? Of course, we have the Tarot of Sexual Magic here. The baseline, the Lover's Path Tarot. What's going on, please? What's going on, please? Show me what I need to see. Show me this Ace of Pentacles. What's going on? Show me that Ace of Pentacles in that recent past. You made a decision, a judgment call. Okay, okay, okay. So I'm looking at a Capricorn who decided to break that friendship barrier. Okay, take it to the next level, as it were. And this was a conscious decision. It was done so in the pursuit of higher interest. Okay, with judgment here. We decided to break outside the friend zone, try to make something happen. We put an offer down. You know, perhaps you two got together in a spontaneous moment. You know, and it was just like that workable relationship or that friendship relationship. But I don't feel like it was a spontaneous moment. It looks like a decision to me. We decided to get outside that particular box and upgrade, right, to the Nine of Pentacles. I want to know what that person's physical energy, again, Nine of Pentacles in this deck, the possession of one's physical energy. I want to know what that person's like in that way. Okay, it's let's do some real talk real quick. So if the idea of intimate tarot offends you, this is probably not going to be the best channel for you, or at least the best series of videos. You might want to stick to the general love readings, because I do the real shit, and I say real shit. And the reason I'm qualifying that is because I'm seeing a Capricorn who literally made the conscious decision to engage with somebody sexually. They wanted to try that person in that way. There was a strong sensual attraction, sensual as well as sexual attraction here, because Earth is sensual. Okay, and it was a consciously done so. All right, I'm going to go ahead and take a guess with the higher pursuit in mind that yes, there's a strong sexual attraction here. I want to try it out, see if it leads somewhere. This is more or less the pattern. Okay, but this is also why I read intimate tarot. Is this going to go somewhere? Okay, and that's why we're here. And it's looking like the answer is no. We have difficulty cards plus transformation or death. Okay, the answer is no. And the next time around, we're going to stick to somebody who you have more common ground with, more shared interests with. You see how I'm saying? So if you're new and you want to know why, this is why right here. This is why right here. There's no harm in trying. And that was a Capricorn's conclusion back here in the recent past. There's no harm in trying. I'm strongly attracted to them. They're attracted to me. Let's try it, you know, with the intent of a higher purpose in mind. Okay. But then we have a current energy of blockage. Nine of Wands. Blockage, blockage, blockage. Let's see why. Yeah. What's going on here? Decided to take it out of that workable friendship mode and, yeah, explore your sexuality together. King of Cups, where the heart space is blocked. Somebody's heart space is not open to furthering this connection. It's just they're not feeling it. It's too combative. Somebody can't get comfortable here, or somebody's unwilling to change. Specifically where that heart space is concerned. You would know best who is who, but the blockage is real, and that blockage over the heart space, the King of Cups, which is the ultimate heart space, is definitely not good. It's too combative. It was done so with the best intentions in mind. But Two of Wands, a decision has been made. Or a conversation. What about the conversation? Both the King and Queen of Cups, both of your heart spaces, you seem to have concluded. There's a truth here with the Sun. Okay. I do feel like you both had a conversation. And that conversation was simply... It was attraction. It seems to be attraction. It feels good. It feels warm, and it feels lovely, and it's vibrant. But it's not leading to either one of our heart spaces being any more open towards each other. In other words, you know, you two might have had a very strong physical connection, but not one that was leading to something greater. That's not the point. You tried it out. The both of you tried it out, and you both tried it out for the right reasons, with judgment here. You wanted it to lead to something higher, but it didn't. Okay? That's the reason why you try. It's all. It's the reason why we're here. To have an honest and open look at the different scenarios we have in life. And this is but one of them. So it either resonates with you or it doesn't. You know, it either makes sense to you or it doesn't. So don't force to fit what doesn't fit. Okay? But yeah, there you go. I'm seeing two people who got together, and realistically, you know, emotionally speaking, it didn't happen. And that's fine. That's the reason why you try. You both concede to the fact that you had a strong warmth for each other, a strong sense of sensualism. Nothing is more tempting in this world than the sun. Okay? But that's what it seems to be. Their energy could literally be Scorpio, but transformation. They either chose to end it, you did, somebody did. We made it fair, it was balanced, it was reciprocal. In other words, okay, you both, again. Okay, so I'm seeing two people who are aware of the situation. All right. So you both agreed to end it, more or less. All right. It felt balanced to them, or they wanted it to be balanced if they presented it to you. It could be that that's the way it was. They presented the fairness of ending this to you. It was balanced. It was done correctly and fairly. But it's looking like it was reciprocated. You both decided, because you both agreed, you know, it was lovely, but neither one of your heart spaces are any more open towards each other. Okay. All right. Your strengths is the Five of Pentacles. You are willing to accept the disconnect because, frankly, you don't want to engage in it. You're not prepared to win at all costs. You know what I mean? Show me that. Okay. King of Wands. Yeah. No, it feels correct. It feels correct because it is correct. All right. Very good. All right. Anything else, please, about that Five of Pentacles? The Eight of Pentacles. You're willing to work on it. You know, compromise. You considered it. You know, you might have done that if I show you more affection, that kind of thing, but you might have offered to compromise with this person or work with them, and perhaps you two tried, you know, to show each other more affection, but we can't get out of our head that maybe it is really just a sexual connection. Okay. Yeah, no, it was done so in fairness. This might have been a work connection as well. But for the most part, I see you accepting the Five of Pentacles. It's as your strength. It wasn't for lack of trying. You tried, okay, and you did so with sincere affection. But it doesn't seem to be, yeah, because there was some feelings here, the Two of Cups. Okay. It might have been stronger on your side of the fence. Let me see what's going on here. Show me this Five of Arrows for the weaknesses. Okay. You know that you sometimes have this tenacity to get overly engaged in something that probably doesn't benefit you. Okay. You show strength where it's not needed. Okay, in terms of that battle of wills or wanting to win at all costs. Okay. All right, so it's looking like you know better this time around. It's not happening. It's like that we can't balance this, and I can't force my feelings to develop anymore for you. And it's looking like you're understanding that as well. All right, it wasn't for lack of trying. I do believe that you felt possibly a little more than they did. All right, with that Two of Cups here, and that's the reason why you tried to show more care, and that's why you tried to show more of a compromise. But you're also willing to accept the disconnect. Okay. I'm gonna go and take a guess. They weren't feeling it. I don't know how much you let them know what your real feelings were. I don't know. I see you trying to keep it like going. I do. Capricorn. I think you did feel more than they did. Truly. I do. But it's also like that heart space is blocked. You're not able to go any further with them. That's what it looks like to me. But it wasn't for lack of trying, nurturing, or caring, or compromise on your part. Okay? There you go. You don't want to get stuck in a situation that you've been in the past where you get overly preoccupied and possibly even obsessed with making something work, making something achieve, clearing the battlefield, having a victory. You just don't want to do that again, right? You don't want to do it. You can't force a connection. You tried to have a connection with this person, but you can't force it to continue if the other person's not interested, right? I do see you two agreeing on this, more or less, but I do feel that you had feelings that were a little bit more. So you tried a little bit harder, right? Or you kept at it for a little bit longer, but they weren't reciprocating. All right, the outcome. It's looking like you vow in future to have your next investment. I'm going to withhold for a bit. Okay. That your next investment will be someone that you have more in common with. Okay. That you'll build the friendship first. you know. You want to build on that friendship first, I think is the idea, instead of jumping into it. Show me that's it. Okay. Six of Cups. You want a future Six of Cups, one that's more balanced and fair, correct? So this is future-oriented Six of Cups, not past person. You want them to be a friend first, right? You want the bond first next time. So yeah, I'm seeing a strong vow here to be friends first with somebody, to develop the Six of Cups slowly with somebody, to not get caught up in the Five of Swords again. You don't want to do that, and it doesn't want to feel like you're in a battle, right? You want it to be a natural, easy love connection, and more to the point, you want it to be comfortable, Queen of Pentacles, to develop naturally. Okay, so yeah, there you go. Have your vision in mind. You seem to be aware of your Five of Swords. Sometimes I'm looking at a Capricorn who tends to have that mentality, I'm prepared to win at all costs. You seem to understand that that does not serve you. All right, Two of Pentacles, you're thinking about a lot of things. All right, I know. I'm sorry, I wish I could see something more conclusive for you. I just see you more determined, honestly. I know. I know you're worth more, and I know you're tired of getting your heart broken. I know. I know. But you have to learn what it is that you need to learn from this, you know. Using your intuition, of course. You know, it's a tricky thing. The balancing act. Trying to get your emotions on the same page with somebody else. Rushing in too soon versus acting when the timing is right or when it feels right. And that's the Capricorn I'm looking at. You're struggling with these concepts. I do see you having tried really hard with this person. And it was done so with the best intent. It wasn't just about their physical energy. I do believe you ended up feeling more. But you both decided to break away amicably. Okay. They weren't feeling it. Their heart space was blocked, and therefore yours was blocked. I do believe you had more feeling, but you weren't able to express it. They weren't willing to receive it. Make sense? You are aware that you have sometimes this ability to stick up for things that don't want to be stuck up for. You know? There's no point in exuding a battle of wills when somebody else isn't willing to help you fight that fight. So in the future, I just see you concluding to next time when you have a future investment to build the friendship first, to build the Three of Pentacles first, to build the Six of Cups first, right? And you know this. I feel like you're looking at yourself like, dang it, Capricorn, you did it again. You did it again. Be practical first. Be comfortable with somebody's energy first. Build the friendship first. Don't jump in there so quick and right away. Take your time. Use your intuition, you know? You have to be comfortable with yourself first. And if it feels like you're constantly fighting for a love connection, then it doesn't feel good and it doesn't feel right. And you know that. Take your time. You know, take your time. If it feels like you're constantly juggling your feelings and what the other person wants and it doesn't feel like it's in sync, and that's because it's not. Okay? And you're correct. Build the friendship first. Build the Six of Cups first. All right? And then the other things will fall in place. Okay, but your intuition's been telling you this for a while. Go at your own pace, be comfortable along the process, along the journey, all right? Yeah, you want somebody who challenges you, but also isn't willing to fight with you, right? There's a big difference between being challenged and then someone who is just not willing to fight with you. That's not being challenged, that's just being unloved and unappreciated. All right. Okay. Yeah. This is why I do intimate tarot right here. You know, for people who engage in physical relationships first and they hope things work out towards more after. And sometimes that does happen, absolutely. And sometimes it doesn't. Okay? I'm not saying jumping into a physical relationship doesn't pan out. Oh yeah, it does. It does, actually, quite a bit. Sometimes people get it right the first time. But in this instance, no. I'm saying a Capricorn is like, I need to be friends with somebody first. I need to develop the memories and emotions with somebody first. And then I can develop a relationship. It is safe for you to love. I know. I know, it feels like you've been through this before. And it feels like you never have a place in love. That's the Capricorn I'm looking at. Not necessarily that it's speaking to every Capricorn. Again, we should know this about tarot videos, collective readings. They're not always going to apply to you. But it often feels like you have to conclude it's never safe for me to love, or that my timing will never be right, etc. Yeah, no, it will be one day. Just with the person that you have an easy connection with. One that doesn't feel forced or contrived, or that one that you're constantly having to fight for. Again, there's a difference between fighting for someone and fighting for something that just isn't there. You know? Okay. Excuse me. Use your intuition, honey. Yeah, no. I'm not telling you that jumping into a physical relationship is wrong. A lot of great long-standing relationships have developed from that. Absolutely. No. Finances and career, of course. In confirmation for some of you that this is a work person. I saw that element a couple of times, but you being an earth sign, you know. But finances and career, yes, of course. Heart-to-heart conversations very soon. Okay. Yeah, I know. This started as passion and it was meant to lead to something more. That's what I see here. It started as passion, and the real intent and hope for you was that it would lead to something more, specifically wedding. Marital. Okay. That was the idea, but it didn't happen. Not that way. You know? You might have even gone through a relationship that was very quickly and it felt like everything was impending. Or everything was pending in that direction, and it turned out not to be. The heart space wasn't as open. That's all I'm saying. But you accepted it. Love yourself first, of course. Yes, there was attraction here. Release your ex with true love. You know, it felt like true love, didn't it? I saw your expectations as wanting more and expecting more, and it didn't work out that way. You're going to have to release them. I know you thought it was true love. And I see you doing that with dignity. Okay? You can't hold on to someone who doesn't want to be held on to. Okay, and so on. Okay. Trust. Trust that you will have that commitment in time. Alright, Capricorn honey. I hope this was helpful to you. Put in the comments as you see fit. Take care. Be well.